Elon Musk tweeting he's considering taking the company private, that company being Tesla. What does this mean for Tesla's stock? And what would they need to do to be able to actually go private? Joining us now on the phone is Colin Rusch. He's an analyst at Oppenheimer. Colin, I'm afraid your day just got very, very busy. I hope you didn't have any plans. What do you make of Elon Musk's tweets, at least what we know so far? And we want to remind everyone that the stock is currently halted, shares of Tesla.
Well, we need an awful lot more information about, some very important details. First, this idea of a special purpose vehicle where existing shareholders could stay in would dramatically change the number of potential bidders to help fund a go private transaction, because you just need a significantly smaller amount of capital. Looking at the potential CFIUS issues, if it's a foreign entity, would certainly raise some flags, and given, the penchant for the current administration to participate in some public dialogue around critical technologies, wouldn't be surprised to see that be raised as an issue. And part of this, just given Elon Musk's willingness to be out in the public realm and share, some of his thought process, I think he potentially just wants people to know that this is an option for him, whether they're very serious about it or not. There's questions around how to retire debt. He's talked about wanting to retire the debt with existing cash flow, saying that they're going to be cash flow positive. I think we're just looking for a lot of information, trying to put the puzzle together at this point. But there is, there do seem to be avenues to do this sort of transaction should the balance sheet from the potential group of investors to take this private, come together.
So we are still waiting a lot of details. Again, just to remind everyone, we have not heard officially from Tesla, the company, yet. One very specific detail that he did provide in that first tweet was the price, $420 a share. Some thought that was a bit of a strange number, kind of a fine point to put on this potential consideration of a purchase. The number itself, of course, raising some questions. Do you think that there's any trolling involved here? You truly think this is a number that he figured out? He did the back of the envelope math and thought, yep, 420, that's the right price.
I think there's probably, some sort of email traffic, somebody floating, a price to see what their interest level is. I would be shocked to see them speculate in such detail if there wasn't some evidence to support that sort of statement. Whether the intent in which you were talking about earlier with the SEC official is there to manipulate the market or really consider that deal is going to be very hard to get to the bottom of. But this is a strange situation for sure. And it's just really hard to know, without more detail about what they're considering and how serious they would be. But certainly it seems to me that Elon has a love-hate relationship with both the media and with the analyst community and the public discourse, and seems like he would like to just be able to go about his business, but he also seems very, very attracted to the amount of attention that he's getting as part of this process.